Hello, dear beautiful soul. Welcome to today's channeling. My name is Stella Shakti. Welcome to Sridaya. This is a channel where we are bringing out the revelations of the spirit, of the God, knowledge, understanding of light and truth. I am the professional channeler, have been working in the energy world, teacher and student at the same time, more than 20 years now. And today I got the message we should do a channeling and a clear seeing session about Santosha. Santosha means accepting life as it is, not to be attached to the outcomes, and accepting that everything what it is perfect right now. So what I'm getting that you, dear viewer, you are someone who has been through many challenges in life and have understood that no matter what happens, in the end you will always stand up on your 2 feet because you know how to be grateful. Gratefulness and gratitude and appreciation of every single situation, as it brings always great diamonds, a lot of treasure in our life. And the lesson of acceptance is one of the hardest. I have been learning this one a lot, accepting that everything what is happening is for the highest good of all. Plus, not only it's okay to accept, but everything will bring something really, really good. And let's see for the start, what is the starting point? At the moment, where you are at this very moment right now, what is the main energy? I feel like you have been pushed to rest right now. Not because you have done something wrong, but because universe can understand and see that at this very moment you are very able to rise in the consciousness into the complete new level of consciousness, new levels of understanding, which are coming through the relaxation, through practice of self-observing, self-inquiry, and most probably you are healing from the processes where it has been a lot of darkness coming to your way, because maybe the path you were choosing before wasn't fully aligned with your true self, but you were following just a path step by step because of fear. Maybe there was this feeling of you're not good enough, or you need to figure out everything by yourself, and you're just used to do things in one way. So I see this is a big karmic cycle ending right now, and this karma has been given to you by your own family line, and not because to punish you or you need to carry this big baggage on your back forever, but because this changing your point of direction, you change your focus not on the lack and not on the what is wrong, but you change your view, what I'm grateful for, what is good right now, what is flowing right now. So this is a truly turnaround in life. And Archangel Michael is helping you a lot at the moment, because universe can see very well how powerful you are. You are this powerful magician who can manifest anything, and this karmic cycle which you have been processing in has been teaching you what do you truly want, because maybe your grandparents, your parents, they were just living life just to survive and just to somehow handle the situations, but you are maybe the first generation who can ask, but what do I truly want? What is my true wish? And thanks to this big alchemy, what you're creating within your own life, you are coming to the fruition, maybe what your parents and grandparents they were dreaming about, that you are bringing the victory home through success. And the more you are seeing what you truly love, what you truly like, what you truly appreciate, every time you focus on what is good and what is happy and what is possible, and you appreciate the present moment to live here and now, the more you are starting to have this intuition, guidance, like especially during the new moon time, it can be very powerful that you are starting to see first in the old moon, when the moon is getting smaller in the sky as the light, you are releasing a lot of this old baggage, a lot of darkness. The darkness is not knowing, not awareness, not understanding who you truly are. And that's why universe has put you in the place of more to rest at the moment, more to have time and more to have this self-connecting, self-recognizing and self-true understanding what is the truth inside you. So all this process can feel very unpleasant because it is very normal that our minds are so used to focus what is not working, what is not flowing, what is not 100% yet, like going in the direction of crisis and problems and challenges. But the more you are understanding that this kind of behavior is not actually yours, this is something you were learning from others, and you learn to balance your own nervous system, you learn to balance your ego mindset with your true mindset, which is I am the creator, I am the manifester, I can create with the help of the universe. The more you're understanding that your ego has never been your enemy, but your ego has been bringing you all the energies up which to alchemize. And how we alchemize our energies is the first step is to accept that everything is energy. Our thoughts, our emotions, our self awareness, everything is energy. And the more I'm not using my time and energy to escape from myself, because the ego usually says, oh, let's don't think about these things. I don't want to think about my life. Maybe something will happen and it will magically will be solved. Then this ego running phase starts to end, because we can see that the more we escape, the less we accept. Accepting doesn't come through escaping and spending time just to talk to others about others' problems and others' challenges. And true acceptance comes when I'm sitting with all my uncomfortable feelings, the more I'm looking honestly my life, and I choose to pray and dedicate my life for this beautiful transformation through gratitude. So what we can do in yoga practice before the meditation, what we can do, we can always consciously choose that every breath I'm breathing out, I release my old habits, I release my thoughts, I release my fears, and every breath I breathe in light and love, and I choose to direct myself. This is very important. I choose me, myself, I choose to self-direct myself into the new direction of happiness, of opportunities, of miracles, of gradual improvement of my life. Step by step, I choose to help myself, to give myself permission when I feel tired. I give myself permission to give every problem, every challenge which needs to be solved. I give it back to the Great Spirit, because we are not here just our limited consciousness, limited mind. We are actually connected with everything: water, fire, wind, air, love. And love is the element which every other element grows out. So if we give everything back to love to solve these problems, these challenges, and we become empty inside, then this emptiness, which can feel like a vacuum at the beginning, like, oh, there's nothing there, it's like emptiness, maybe feeling lonely, maybe feeling isolated, maybe feeling lack, not enough. All these feelings can come up. But at this moment, when we are reaching to this point of beautiful emptiness inside, we can choose consciously to go into the new direction. And which direction we want to take is everyone can choose themselves. But what I have been learning during my processes and my growing path, to share a little bit my experiences, is always to choose my own happiness, that I choose to create life where I'm truly happy. It's called self-love, but also it can bring up, and I have been experiencing that when I relax and I let myself to go into this beautiful state of emptiness, my mind sometimes starts to grab onto things still, oh, but this thing is not working, this thing is not working. But what I have discovered, what has helped me a lot on this journey, is that I choose, that I go in the direction of God, of the divine, of the oneness direction, and bringing myself into this position where I don't know what will happen next. I accept that I don't know is very liberating, but same time it's so good feeling, because if we are truly too much attached to the outcomes and what I want, and this desire and this attachment and this connection, then I'm still in the old systems, because old system is telling that you need to be something for others. But the new time and new energy is telling you become your true self. Come back to the simplicity of clarity inside yourself, who you truly are. Then naturally the right flow flows through us, this energy of love and energy of peace and energy of light starts to guide us. And then we know exactly at the right moment what to do, or what to decide, because we have been choosing that I am also divine. There's a God power inside me, and my mission is to protect myself, to bring myself the best I know, and let go of everything which makes me too much troublesome in the mind. Of course, it can be a little bit different for masculine and feminine energies, as I am a woman and I am more connected with my feminine side. For me, right direction is just to surrender and allow things to flow into my life. as if you are maybe masculine, you are more in your masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you're female or male, everyone can understand which energy is more home for them. For the masculines that can feel that there is a feeling of taking the right action to create stability in the actions which are self-supporting, reassuring, that the right direction is to understand that you don't need validation from outside, you don't need someone to come to become your mother. No, you don't need someone to become someone who is choosing for you, but you understand that you can start to choose to create life for you and your family or your future family. And then you can receive, by relaxing more, you receive clearer guidance what to do in your life. So I think one very important mission on this planet for everyone is to accept first which flow I want to go with. Me as a woman, I am more connected with the feminine flow. I like to be more in my receiving side and supporting others energetically wherever I feel this is a God's guidance. But maybe you as a masculine, you can feel that you are the one who needs to accept that you are feeling more happy in your masculine action side, and therefore your understanding should come to the point, have I been more in my feminine and wishing to receive, or am I more in my masculine and I want to create, to share more? So this is the first step of acceptance in the, as a humans, as a polarity games, it can be different roles. But whatever you accept as your true happiness, this path will lead you. But as soon as you choose the right direction, for example, me as a woman, I was choosing I want to be more in my feminine energy, then it immediately starts to bring life lessons and life also some kind of challenges to overcome, to choose again and again. I stay more in my feminine, and feminine energy is choosing what do I say yes or no to. Masculine energy is the energy who is asking from the feminine, do you want this or do you want that? So this is time to really recognize your truest feeling, what is your truest calling in life, and to really become solid in this, not to waver out anymore, because if divine feminines, as we are going more into the masculine side, all the universe starts to like shake up. It's not anymore balance, and the same goes for masculines. If masculines are staying more in their feminine and they are not stepping up as strong male energies, it means what means strong masculine is being honest with themselves and others, having clear structure in their life, clear goals, clear decisions, a stability in their actions, their words and actions are matching. So this is a time, I believe, whoever watches this video, it's time to come more clear inside what is this, what you are actually wanting, what you actually want to share with this world, what kind of energy you want to embody, and which kind of energy you want to, for example, if you think right now in your resting moment, like who do you want to be and where do you want to be in 10 years? So it's probably something you should consider right now also in your actions. like what kind of attitude, which kind of approach to have to create this kind of vibration, because every one of us have their own dharma, our own life path. And dharma doesn't mean that we have to take one desire and attach to this, but the dharma is the feeling of recognition. What is this what I truly want to create? And being flexible, not too much attached to this, but still giving my best to bring this dream come true. And then what it means to not to be so too much attached, it doesn't mean that I'm not doing anything, but it means I'm giving my best. And if it doesn't work out the way I was thinking, it's also okay, but at least I have been giving my best in this situation what I can. And I believe first step in our dharma path to truly realize what are we wanting to give and what we want to share with the world is to understand also the dynamics what we have allowed in our life which are not truly aligned with us. So to understand that if I have been going to the road which brings me more darkness and more scared, I need to take full responsibility for the fact that this is only me who can choose either to go into the more light direction, or am I still choosing to do things because of the fear. And sometimes this changing the roads can feel very challenging, especially when we are so used to live all the time doing things because we are afraid. But what helps us in this is neutrality, to look in our own experience, set our experiences as something not to be critical about, but just to observe in neutral way, to see from the higher perspective. That's why it is so good to meditate and rest before big decisions, because it can bring us the connection of the self-understanding truth inside us. So whatever we decide, it's not coming because of the anger or because of the reaction to someone's other person's actions or words, but this is coming from the space of oneness, space of self-recognition. And how to come to self-recognition is to understand that we are not this limited body or limited mind. Our true self is actually endless, it is boundless, eternal self. And we can look our life, this incarnation is just one little chapter in all the incarnations. We can see or to have at least interest to see, then the results and visions also will come, like what do I want to share with this planet this time when I'm here at this situation, which could benefit also for the upcoming generations, and which kind of energy I want to live in my future incarnations. So whatever we bring or help to create transformation through our own life will become the next foundation for our next incarnation. This is what I believe, and what is my true experience. And again, not to be too much attached to the future, because as a true self, we are not here to gain anything. It's not that we do things to collect good karma, but we do things because this is the most aligned with us, because this is it feels the best for us, not for the short happiness, like today is good, but because today I do something which is good, tomorrow is bad. But if I think for the longer periods of time, then I can realize that I don't need to go into this quick gratification road. Better to choose something maybe which is at the start more difficult, but in the end it will bring much more light and love. And everyone, of course, can choose what is their truest soul mission. This is what I have been understanding, that my soul mission is to bring so much light and peace and happiness and understanding on this planet as much as possible. That's why I'm doing this channel, and that's why I've been doing all this work my past 20 years, because I haven't always been on this road. I was also trying to fit into the society and be like others, and I didn't know that my mission is not to be like others, but be truly true myself. And then I'm inspiring others also to become who they truly are, and they get a big liberation out from this. So when you're feeling that you are like completely in the darkness, then you can ask the universe, please help me to go in the new direction, which is truly fulfilling for myself and for all my soul family. And don't be surprised if you are led to take very unusual steps in the way. If you're afraid to do big change in one go, better to see, okay, this is a change I want to do. This is a change what's truly calling me. But what are the small steps in the big change, what I can start to create already right now? Maybe it starts from the beginning, understanding what is my truth, what are my true values, what is my true wish to live as a legacy, as the gifts on this planet. And don't underestimate your little truth can truly change the mountains. As an elephant, as a spirit animal, comes to say that your love is your strength, and love is stronger than any other energy. Love is stronger than any fear. If you are aligning yourself with the love and truth, then love is always behind you, supporting you throughout all these changes, all these processes what you're going through. And if you see you don't have anyone to how to say, lean on, or there are not enough spiritual teachers or spiritual guidance for you, maybe it is right now in your life because you need to become your own leader, your own guide, your own teacher. It's called in Sanskrit, we call this Vaheguru. It means that my heart is my teacher, and I'm following my own heart, follow my own calling, what is the highest love. And wisdom comes from the life experiences. So every lesson what we have had has been giving something very valuable. And if we do not accept our past or our experiences as our good lessons, then we just miss our understandings. So before to move on and to rush into the new, it's always good idea to take a little resting time, say thank you to the universe, thank you for all the experiences, and go through these experiences and see what is the lesson, what is the knowledge, what you have been gaining, what are the diamonds to collect from this. And the more you start to share your truth, what you're truly feeling, what you're truly experiencing, what has helped you on the path, you become a great helper, great help for everyone around you. The worst what we can do on our path is to hide our truth, because it doesn't help anyone to grow. If we are not honest, no one is growing. And if we are keeping ourselves, hiding our true feelings, our truth, then it's also not the end of the world, because the universe knows how to shake us and to wake us up completely, and the miracles are arriving in your life sooner or later. Sometimes we don't recognize the miracles, because the miracle can also be that something that you were thinking is going to work out in one way is working out in another way. But not because to punish you, but because to show you how powerful you are, because even if things are not going in the way you were wishing, the things can go even much better way. So be open to the guidance from the universe, because universe knows who you are, who you truly are, and universe doesn't let us to stay in the old not supporting energies for long, because if we stay too long on the path which is not our highest path, universe is shaking us to wake us up completely and show us what is the point, what we need to take more responsibility for. So don't be afraid is the main message here. Take time off, take time for yourself. The understanding will come the more you are allowing yourself to embrace the peace and embody the peace and choose peaceful path. The support will come. The support will always come. And trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you something is not right about some people or some situations, most probably your intuition is telling you the correct way. And if your intuition is telling you that someone or something or some mission is your path, don't lose the hope. Even if the results or outcomes are not here yet, better to go to the nature, allow yourself to relax and ask the nature to bring you the signs, because nature always talks to us. Nature is us, we are the nature, and being connected with the nature is accelerating all the healing processes, all the understanding processes, helps us to feel more grounded. And the more grounded we are, the more we see miracles around us. And accept that everything is exactly as it has to be right now. This world is perfect. And if you feel something is still like driving you nuts in your heart, you feel something is not letting you to breathe freely and happily, then rather than escape from it or trying to fill your time with something which is not most happy experience, better to take time to self observing, talk to self, say thank you universe for showing me there is something more I need to understand, and know that step by step, every road, every big project, every big experience in this life is created step by step, slowly, not to rush anything, but to create strong foundation for the new life. Is choosing in every decision. I choose what is the highest calling for me, who I truly want to be first, and if I'm making this decision, does it make me feel more myself, or am I still letting myself go because others want this or others want that, Do I let myself go off my path? And if I see I have some kind of disturbances in my mind because of the desires of the quick gratifications, I become aware of this, and I can go to therapy, I can go to the places where I can receive the help to come out from this. And what I also want to say, what is very important, is that our consciousness is very flexible. We can train our brain, our habits, everything in our life step by step. But very important thing is with who we are communicating with, because it's a very strong influence in our life. Are we talking to people who still think it's okay to cheat, to lie, to hide things? Then it's natural that it's easier for our consciousness to go the same road, rather to spend time at home or to go really into the spiritual practices and listen to the videos and or go take some courses or go to some healings, to communicate with people who are more truly aligned with the truth. Because if everyone around you is still thinking it's okay to hide, it's okay to escape from the reality, it's okay to make fun of people who are truly at least wishing to come back to light, that then our brain can learn that this is a normality, but it's not aligned with the nature. And so spend your time with the people who are truly inspiring, and try to cut off the ties of this karmic relationships which are bringing you more into the darkness and self-pity and everything is bad and gossip and all these things. If you feel you have outgrown the society where you are, it's not because you are wrong, but because you are meant to become a star. You're meant to become a leader, someone who is showing the new way. And the best way is to follow your own most powerful feeling. What makes you feel most powerful? Not in the ego sense, like, oh, if others are hurting me, I will hurt them. But in the meaning of, if I become my truest self, my true Buddha self, what is my truest Buddha self wanting to share or be in this world truly? So we become completely honest, first with ourselves and then with the others who want to experience the truth, because not everyone is there, not everyone is awakening, and not everyone is wishing to receive even the truth, because living in the lies or living in the deception was so much more easy, and it was so much more normal. But living in the lies and deception can be very draining, and it will bring a lot of dark karma if we realize we have created it. The best way is to become completely, truly back in the heart to the truth. And whoever chooses to come back to light, come back to truth, know that you will always have a great luck. The luck is a flow which shows that you are going in the right direction. So these are the messages for today. I hope it helped. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. Thank you so much for being on this planet and bringing light together. Be blessed, and I wish you very lucky flow.